Welcome. My name is Joseph Anderson, and this is RM University's 90-Day Jumpstart program. Today is day 85, and today I want to talk to you about following the Spirit. Now that you're home from your mission, there are going to be challenges, there are going to be trials, and even without your choosing to be there, you're going to get put in some interesting situations. It's going to happen to all of us. So what do you do in those situations? You follow the Spirit. If the Spirit tells you to get out of somewhere, get out. I want to be very emphatic with that because friends and peer pressure and temptations can be all around us. And we never know where we're going to put ourselves. But when we follow the Spirit, we're always going to be right. I think about how it says, keep the commandments. In this there is safety and peace. What is the number one way to help us keep the commandments? Follow the Spirit. I believe it will protect us. It will keep us safe. It will keep us out of dangerous situations as long as we're listening. When you're keeping the commandments and doing all that your Heavenly Father has asked you to do, you're going to be happy. And I think one other really important thing to put in here is follow the prophet. Absolutely follow the prophet and his counselors. They will not lead you astray. They will tell you all things that you should do. If the prophet counsels us to do something, then do it. We look in the scriptures and we see countless examples of people that did not follow the prophet. And what happened to them? Nephi followed the prophet, who was Lehi. He went and got the plates. And he went back and got the daughters of Ishmael, and he did countless things that the prophet asked him to do. Laman and Lemuel, they complained whenever the prophet said something they didn't like. Guess what? In the last days, us in the world are going very, very different directions and on very different slopes. The world is going downhill fast. It is. And if we're not following the Spirit, and if we're not following the prophet, then we're going to be led astray. Following the prophet, that brings happiness. When you think about the children's song, follow the prophet, he knows the way. President Monson, as of late, hasn't looked incredibly healthy. But when he speaks, he still speaks with power. Because he's not speaking for himself. He's speaking for God. We learn that the people that follow the prophet and follow the Spirit, things work out pretty well for them. They still have challenges, they still have trials, but things work out much better for them. And the people that don't follow the prophet and don't follow the Spirit, they have a lot more challenges and hardships. I want to invite you to make a commitment today to always follow the prophet and to not murmur, because when we murmur, it opens up opportunity to complain even more. We are not to speak ill of God's servants. Everybody has their agency and they can do as they will. But we are not to do that. We are to follow the prophet. We are to follow the Spirit. And sometimes it's not even going to make sense. Sometimes the Spirit might warn you, hey, don't do this. Or go this direction, or don't go this direction. Don't go down that dark alley. We learn in 1 Nephi where Nephi says, and I was led by the Spirit, not knowing what I was doing. The Spirit even does that sometimes. But as long as you're following the Spirit, you're going to be okay. When the challenges and the darts of the adversary come at you, just follow the Spirit. So I want to invite you to do this. What would my life look like if I consistently followed the Spirit and the prophet every day? Once again, my name is Joseph Anderson. This is RM University. Have an awesome day.